It's time for the Jeff Litherland Show. Join us each week to find out what's going on in Perry Central Commodore basketball, straight from the head coach, Jeff Litherland, exclusively on the Southwest Indiana Sports Network.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Do you have old videotapes and films sitting around your house? Let Milligan Communications convert them to DVD for you. VHS, VHS-C, 8mm, or Beta. If they are videotapes, Milligan Communications can do them all. They can also convert 8mm, Super 8, and 16mm film. DVDs would make a great Christmas gift. Call Milligan Communications today, 812-630-2449 for more information.
You dream it, we create it at Street Dreams. Custom paint, fabrication, stereos, wheels, tires, and more. We're also your authorized Sinister Sound dealer. Street Dreams, 317-624-1000, where you expect quality and get.
Hey everyone, Joey Chestnut here, world champion competitive eater. I follow Southwest Indiana Sports Network, and if you're hungry for sports, you should follow them too.
Follow the Southwest Indiana Sports Network at swisportsnetwork.com or search Roku for our channel at SW Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome to the Coach Jeff Litherland Show. Coach, last week you took on Springs Valley on Friday at home. You played at Southridge, and then also you played at home against Lanesville last night. Why don't you recap those games for us?
Yeah, Joe. We last week against Springs Valley. I mean, they're one of the top teams in the area in the 1A. I think they're 12th or 13th in the polls this week, and I mean we played extremely well for three quarters. I think with under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, we had a 17-point lead, and Valley made a run at us, and we quit doing what we were doing to get that lead. We were being disciplined and moving the basketball, and we kind of panicked a little bit, and we didn't execute some of our offensive sets when we really needed to have a basket, and we got down late in the game, and they we were at the free throw line, and we missed the front end of two shots there, and we hit the second one, and then the Edwards kid from Valley hit a runner from the volleyball line at the horn to beat us. So it was a very tough loss. There was guys were upset. I mean, coaches were upset, but we didn't have any time to go over a lot of things, the mistakes that we made, and we had to go back into Southridge on Saturday, and it was they're very physical, and they didn't we didn't match their physicality, and we didn't execute, and we played some young kids. We started Caden James, a sophomore, and played Wick Craney, our freshman, off the bench quite a bit. So being in that atmosphere and that stage was a little much for them, but I think we learned something from Friday night. Saturday, you could just tell we weren't ready to play. And then Southridge just come out, and they were very, very physical and controlled the game the whole time. But as bad as we played, we were down 11 with about 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, and one of our best shooters had a wide open three from the top of the key. That could have got it down to an 8-point game, with 8 or 10 minutes left to go in the game, but we just didn't execute, and we weren't ready to play. And then, we worked really hard, Monday and Tuesday, and our Lanesville game was supposed to be tonight. It got moved up to Wednesday night due to the weather. And, we came out last night, and we struggled early. I mean, we looked like we did at Southridge. We looked like we were thinking and not playing. And, we got down 8 or 9, and, we cut it to 2 points there before halftime. And I really challenged them at halftime. And, from that moment to basically through we had practice this morning at 5:30, but basically from the second half of last night and this morning's practice was, I could just tell our kids grew up. I mean, they made plays, and you could tell they wanted to win, they executed and made the free throws. I mean, we shot 24-28 from the free throw line, so it shows that guys are putting work in and emphasizing a lot of things. And I tell them all the time, it's not about talent. It's not about X's and O's. It's all about doing the little things. Doing all the little things every possession. And we've really been focusing on that and focusing on our toughness level. And we were fortunate to get the win last night. Hopefully it'll kind of pole vault us into the holiday tournament. We can play some better basketball.
And you're listening to the Jeff Litherland Show on the Southwest Indiana Sports Network, powered by Lowe's Bros for Communications. We'll be back right after the messages from our sponsors.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Do you have old videotapes and films sitting around your house? Let Milligan Communications convert them to DVD for you. VHS, VHS-C, 8mm, or Beta. If they are videotapes, Milligan Communications can do them all. They can also convert 8mm, Super 8, and 16mm film. DVDs would make a great Christmas gift. Call Milligan Communications today, 812-630-2449 for more information.
When you think sporting goods, think no further than All Star Sports in Ferdinand. Custom embroidery, screen printing, team uniforms, sports equipment, and sports apparel and shoes. We have it all. Give Brad a call today at 812-367-1618 or visit them in the Country Plaza Shopping Center in Ferdinand. All Star Sports is open Monday through Friday 10 to 7 and Saturday 9 to 4. All Star Sports, when you're thinking sporting goods.
At MAD, we believe in zero. Zero fathers who aren't there for bedtime. Zero mothers who miss the first day of school. Zero children who never come home. We believe in zero victims of drunk driving. With MAD, your support adds up to zero. Because we believe in a hug on the first day of school. We believe in another bedtime story. We believe in no more victims. We believe in zero.
Hey everyone, Joey Chestnut here, world champion competitive eater. I follow Southwest Indiana Sports Network, and if you're hungry for sports, you should follow them too.
Follow the Southwest Indiana Sports Network at swisportsnetwork.com or search Roku for our channel at SW Indiana Sports Network.
And welcome back to the Jeff Litherland Show. Coach, this week and actually next week with the holidays and stuff and no school, what exactly do you guys do to keep them, their mind focused on basketball?
Well, we have a lot, and we've got a lot going on with, finals today, and we had practice this morning because you don't know what's going to happen this afternoon. So, we started a new tradition this morning. We have a workout called the 12 Days of Christmas that we come up with, and it's about a 30-minute workout, and it's very brutal. And we had the Christmas music blaring, and our kids, they were in there and working, and I know they were extremely tired when it was over. So that's kind of something that we started this year, and we normally have practice, every day that we can, other than the holidays, and with the weather tonight and tomorrow, we probably will not be back into practice until Monday. So we gave them some things to do on their own, and we'll get the film ready for Crawford County, and we normally have a Christmas party after practice, but we exchange gifts, but we had to kind of push that back to next week with the weather. So we do a lot of basketball stuff, and I told them last night the first sectional team that I ever had was 3-5 through 8 games, and they really came together over the holiday tournament, and we've got that same opportunity. There's no school and just focus on basketball, and next week we're going to get 4 practices and 3 games, so we should be able to improve a lot during that time span.
And we're back on the Jeff Litherland Show right after these messages to our sponsors. You're listening to the Southwest Indiana Sports Network, powered by Lowe's Bros for Communications.
believe in zero. Zero fathers who aren't there for bedtime. Zero mothers who miss the first day of school. Zero children who never come home. We believe in zero victims of drunk driving. With MAD, your support adds up to zero. Because we believe in a hug on the first day of school. We believe in another bedtime story. We believe in no more victims. We believe in zero.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
Do you have old videotapes and films sitting around your house? Let Milligan Communications convert them to DVD for you. VHS, VHS-C, 8mm, or Beta. If they are videotapes, Milligan Communications can do them all. They can also convert 8mm, Super 8, and 16mm film. DVDs would make a great Christmas gift. Call Milligan Communications today, 812-630-2449 for more information.
You dream it, we create it at Street Dreams. Custom paint, fabrication, stereos, wheels, tires, and more. We're also your authorized Sinister Sound dealer. Street Dreams, 317-624-1000, where you expect quality and get...
Hey everyone, Joey Chestnut here, world champion competitive eater. I follow Southwest Indiana Sports Network, and if you're hungry for sports, you should follow them too.
Follow the Southwest Indiana Sports Network at swisportsnetwork.com or search Roku for our channel at SW Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Jeff Williams Show. Coach, next week you get to play Crawford County at Tell City in the PSC tournament. Why don't you preview those games for us?
Yeah, I mean, we're excited about it. Tell City's hosting our sectional, so, to be able to go in there and play 3 games is always a benefit. We've got our bracket. We've got Tell City and Corden play the early game, and then we play the 11:45 game against Crawford County, and then the 2 winners and losers meet in the evening. So it's an opportunity. We've played Crawford a couple times this summer, and we know they're scrappy, and Coach Hayes coached at Tell City and taught there for a long time. So I'm sure he's wanting to go in there and have a good showing. So. I think they're 1-6 right now, record-wise, but they've played some, a pretty tough schedule, and it'll be a dogfight going down there. It's one thing you never know how your team's going to react. Not when you get out of rhythm, when you're not in school, and you don't have that game day routine. So this is you're going to be getting down there 10:30, 11 o'clock on Wednesday, and playing a game during the middle of the day. So. We'll have to be really focused and, focus on the details and the little things. But, Crawford's always scrappy. They always play well in that holiday tournament. And, we don't expect anything different. So, we're going to go down there and, the main focus is going to be on us, making sure we're executing and, we're all the little things that I've been talking about, we're taking care of those. So, and then, no matter what, we'll get to play later that night. So it's kind of like the old regional atmosphere. We get to play in the morning game and the evening game. So, I'm sure, Corden's probably the heavy favorite down there, just based on their experience and the record and the team they have coming back. So, but, we scrimmaged Corden, so we would certainly like an opportunity to play them again. But, we've got to take care of a tough Crawford County team that's going to be hungry for a win.
And, looking at the Patoka Lake standings, the conference standings right at this point, I would not want to predict a winner because everyone's pretty even.
Yeah, it's I told somebody the other night, it's a very tough conference. I mean, you got Orleans and Paoli and Valley that are all ranked, within their respective classes, and then you've got West Washington that has a couple of really nice players, and you got Crawford County and you throw Mitchell in there. I mean, it's a pretty tough conference, and that's what hurt really bad last Friday. I mean, that shot at the horn, that was a conference game, and losing early in the season, makes it really tough to get back into the fight. And Crawford's a conference opponent. We've played them twice this summer, and now we play them again. So both teams will be very familiar with one another, and it'll come down to who makes the plays, who takes care of the basketball.
Yeah, before we came on, I was actually watching IHSA TV, and I saw Paoli playing Forest Park in the Bob Davies County tournament, and they look pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I actually watched that too. I'm at home today, and I watched the end of the Evansville Christian and Lagodi game, and then got to watch Forest Park and Paoli, and Fletcher Cole, Dusty's son, is a nice player, and he's got some nice players to go around him, and they're going to be pretty solid again, by the end of the year. Not that they aren't now, but he's got some guys that, younger guys that played on some JV last year that are helping up, having a bigger role in the varsity. So, they're always a tough team, and when you got a really good point guard like the Cole kid, I mean, it helps matters.
Well, Coach, good luck in the tournament, and have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, you do the same. Merry Christmas to you and your family, Joe.
And you've been listening to the Jeff Litherland Show on the Southwest Indiana Sports Network, powered by Milligan Brothers for Communications. We'll see you next week.
You've been listening to the Jeff Litherland Show. Find out what is happening in Perry Central basketball each week, exclusively on the Southwest Indiana Sports Network.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.